Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Dogs will kick this deep to start us off. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The Texas Longhorns offense begins this game backed up. That was not a good return. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag. He kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
Quick pass, the catch is made, and they get him down after the completion. It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. To the air, it's yours. The pass rush closing in to bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. On the return, it's Lovett. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. You talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. More of this game within the game, Kurt. You got the quarterback and the corner, 2 of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude of he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move a defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the freshman brings him down quickly. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on 3rd down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Back to pass. It's yours. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The completion makes it 2nd and short.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field, he gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And now from the pistol formation. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Makes the grab. It's Golden. The first down pickup, tackled at the 45. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Brings up second down. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. Nice grab. It's Bond. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
To the air. It's yours. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Longhorns line it up with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And they're able to get him down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The 10th play of this drive is a third down and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He cannot escape. The defense with a sack.
Now, that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now, third and goal, you come up with a sack. Backs against the wall. They get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal. And that's a win for the defense. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect. Good 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And here comes a deep shot. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And the pass is dropped incomplete where they had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. And now another deep ball here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. It should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Golden. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Receiver in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's spun. And he's...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks and the House of Loud, a place where great teams go to die. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Broncos will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Oregon's offense will start this game off. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him, I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man.
And the ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. That is what we call in the industry a rather inauspicious start.
No doubt, Reese. And just the quarterback and his receiver not on the same page on that throw. You're trying to come out in the game. You're trying to set the tone. That is not how this offense envisioned this game opening up.
Gets it out quickly. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. This crowd knows when to bring it. Wants to throw. It's Nelson. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. Snags it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. They're working that left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop. Unloads it downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Ducks! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. They'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offense is trying to run the football out. They're back in their own end. They're just trying to give them space to operate and to work, but they didn't fool anyone. That defense was ready for it, and they got dominated. Lucky to get tackled at the 1-yard line.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, it's slow. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Fires and picked off. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll try the right side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. He wants to throw. He's got his man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Broncos have this offense rolling. Off play action on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarter.
Looking for a deep man. He's got it down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Can't get him to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
Started this drive with a bang, but now it is 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. Tosses it incomplete.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Slips away. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll bring it out. It's Bates. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's looking to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Looking to pass, it's Nelson. Wide open downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Broncos want to move quickly.
When you're a defense, you have a choice. Do you play man or do you play zone? They sat back in zone. That might change. They might change their mind and try to switch to man here shortly in the future.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Genty. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They go to the draw. Jukes his way for more. Almost got to the... Down, able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. The Broncos decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He tries to take the top off, and he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. First down for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Back open in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Part of being a defender, especially against the pass, is you got to see where that receiver's going to. And when he sticks his foot in the ground, you could tell. When he stuck his foot in the ground, that in route was breaking in. They knew it, broke on it, swatted the ball down, and made a nice play.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Here's the punt, and that is a major league pop-up. That thing's going to bring rain. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Running back searching for a hole. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. Throws for the tight end.